Hello, hello. You're not having a twin flame experience. You're being deceived. This is the topic of today's video. Hey, I'm Natasha. I'm from Soul Mission. So this is a follow-up video to yesterday's video. I really felt like I needed to go in a little bit more detail and explanation on this topic. So a lot of people who are approaching me who are, for example, hearing voices, a lot of them are mistakenly believing that these hearing voices are either their twin flame communicating to them, or their guardians or angels or some benevolent being who's got their back. Don't be fooled. This is a deception. I can't tell you how many times these beings that present themselves to you start off being nice and friendly, and then over time, gradually, they start to sow doubt in your mind about yourself, your thought patterns, or how you feel about yourself. And they can be very, very subtle. But eventually, their whole point is to bring you down psychologically, and for them to have the pleasure of having you under their control, under their power. Now, they generally will try to do a couple of things in terms of deceiving you. So one person, she had a demonic forces masquerading as her twin flame. And she thought it was her twin flame because they spoke to her in the voice of her twin flame. No, that is not them. So please, please believe me, people, that these beings, they will try all sorts of tricks up their sleeve to deceive you. They may present you with, like if you're visually psychically open, they may present you with a hologram of what you want to see so that you can believe them and let your guard down. Or speak to you in the voice of, a beloved person or someone who's died. Please do not believe this. In these situations, first of all, make sure that you drop into your heart energy. Connect to your divine heart flame. Then look the being in the eye, or just ask it, do you believe in God? Do you believe in Goddess? Are you of God, Goddess, source energy? And they have to reply. Now, if you find that they don't look you in the eye, they don't answer, or they go away, just stay away. Because what we're dealing with here is BS on the astral realm. And I'm going to tell you a story from my remembrances of traveling and what happened to me after I released my astral body. I was still able to travel, but the overlay, the astral body overlay, really helped, getting that removed really helped me to improve my discernment. So I remember I was sleeping in my dream state, and I was walking down this street at night, it seemed. And it looked like there were quite a few nightclubs on the side of the street, and there were salespeople on the street trying to kind of get you to come in. And as I was walking past, I was just observing. And the first thing was one of these salespeople came up to me and tried me to get me to come in to this nightclub, this bar. And the first strange thing about the being was its eyes were very strange. Its eyes were red. And since I stopped drinking years ago, I have no interest in drinking, whether on the astral plane or otherwise. I was like, no, I'm not. But then I looked into the bar, and what I could see were people on chairs with their eyes riveted on the stage, and there was a performance going on. But what I noticed about them was the fact that they looked completely hypnotized. And this is exactly the kind of thing that can go on in the astral plane, whether in your waking state or whether in your sleep state, that you can be hypnotized by these lower frequency beings to come in. And basically, they're using your energy field to live through you, to ride off your energy. And this is going to have all sorts of negative effects. You'll have struggle sleeping. You might be kept awake at night by these voices. And the thing is, I wish there was a simple solution to getting this problem fixed, that, oh, just get an entity clearing is going to fix it. But no, no, no. These entities attach to you where you have not yet healed your wounded parts from trauma, from abusive relationships with narcissistic exes. So even if you did have an entity clearing done, which would need to be very powerful for that level of negative entity interference, what's stopping from another bunch of entities from attaching to you? The hooks within which they can get in and manipulate you with are still there. So you need to work on your unconscious belief systems, any trauma that you've experienced, any negative beliefs that you might have adopted as a result of that trauma, because otherwise you're just going to be susceptible to being hooked in again. And so the cycle repeats. So if anybody comes to you and says, yeah, I can do an entity clearing and it's just one session, I'm sorry, that is total BS. What we need to take is a holistic approach. A holistic approach. So what I would do initially is do a psychic attack clearing on you, install a shield temporarily. You can take it down when you're ready so that you can be contained in a bubble. Then we do the entity clearing work, followed by mental and emotional clearing and releasing the negative core wound beliefs from your unconscious mind. And then I teach you how to connect to your own energy so that you are connecting to your own sovereignty, your own power, and you're not going to be deceived or manipulated as easily if that happens the next time. So I hope this information is of use to you. Please don't simply believe what some being is telling you. Yeah, use your discernment and go through your checks so you can be sure. All right, I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Take care for now. Bye-bye.